What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today we have in front of you none other than the Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86, number 31, Galvatron. So this is the leader class Galvatron with the more movie paint job. Yes, this is definitely only time you'll see this purple from the movie, and therefore I will refer to him as Leonard Nimoy Galvatron. And the purple Galvatron will be referred to as Frank Welker because that's pretty much his color in the animation. Not going to go super detailed in this review because, well, we've already seen him once before, and once before again, just not in this deco. Nothing is new. Nothing has changed. He is still the exact same Galvatron, just in this new purpley color. Now, I will say that the purple color is fantastic. There's a almost Takara-like look to it. Yes, no, I'm serious. It's very, very good. It's about 98% accurate to the show. To the movie. So yes, for a lot of people, this color has been wanted. It's been done in third party. With Unique Toys? I forgot what they call theirs. But they had like two it was not Unique Toys. I forgot what other company had. I forgot the other company. I own both of them. But you would get the second version with this color. But I think they were the best to actually match the color, nail it to the T. But I'm not complaining. Hasbro really did a good job of nailing the color. I know a lot of people are disgusted with the barrel. Hey, you win some, you lose some. No, my biggest gripe, I'll talk about at the end. So furthermore, let's look at this box here. It still is not the window box because, well, we were in I guess we just didn't get any windows. Anyway, it comes with this, and it comes with those two Nemesis-looking weapons. I don't know what the hell I do. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I don't even know what I did. Oh, here they are, man. Yeah, see, I don't care for these weapons, okay? I think they're cool. I just don't care for them. They just don't do anything for me, so you won't see them in the video again. All right. So we see the front of the box, we see the side of the box, this Galvatron in that new purpley color. He is referred to now as the Leonard Nimoy Galvatron. Not any offense to Frank Welker. I think Frank Welker is an awesome voice artist. My favorite because my favorite character is Megatron. And on the other side, we get to see the face. No soul patch. You will have to do that yourself. But of course, he is 33 steps to transform with pretty much the same plasticky looking chain that he wears on his neck. All right, let's move the box out of the way. All right, let's take a look at the cannon. And the cannon has this new purpley color. The grays, very movie-like, not even animation. This is movie. It's definitely movie. And you can see there, everything is pegged in. Any measurements would be in my old Galvatron video. Not going to go back and do all of that. It's already been stated. And there's so many different versions of him, but he does look nice. I do like the purple. Let's compare him to the original release which is the original Legacy release. This isn't even the, this is the Kingdom version to be exact, because it did have the battle damage. I just happened to take mine off. I also did add a Decepticon symbol there to the side because I had some extra symbols. Now we get to see the difference between the two, where here they are together. And like I said before, the differences in the colors are right there. And that's one of the things that I think a lot of people want to see, especially here from the side. Spot on, because these are going to be your two main Galvatrons. Now, a lot of people say they don't like the cannon. I don't really care so much about all that. I'm not really getting into the nitpicks. But if you want to swap the things, man, all you got to do is, again, it's your toy. You play with it as you need it. You don't want to complain. You could, because if you're going to be really adamant about putting him on the shelf, the movie color, then you might as well. It does look a lot nicer in a sense. Almost. This actually works a lot better than a lot of people would think, but everybody's going to, I understand. Now, we're going to look at some. Now, there are some paint differences that I still think this version has that's a lot better. Now, let's start with the silver here on this one versus there's no silver there on that one. The treads have markings on it when this is just plain gray. The sides of the legs are very much the same, just this is gray, red, and this is just black with a different red, and of course there's that. This paint job is very, very translucent, man. It is actually, you know, maybe that's why I didn't want to add anything to it, because, you know, they made it feel this is premium paint. Sure, whatever. But anyway, but I mean, from the back, I mean, the colors are pretty much the same, except for one thing and one thing only. And that is just so that's it, really. We don't need to talk about much. I mean, you see the differences. I tried not to put my hands in the way. Y'all get that. But now we're going to have to go to, you know, 2 and 2, because now we got to get these boys into their robot modes, and then we're going to wrap the puppies up. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic, and we have Galvatron in his robot mode. We're not going to go over articulation and all that good stuff, because we should already done that in the other video. And I'll leave a link in the description to my original Galvatron video. But I do want to do some comparisons, and of course compare them with the original Galvatron. Well, yes, I do have the original, just mine slightly cleaned up. And then we'll take it from there. So we'll go over the details in robot mode. And again, he is in his glorious, this version of purple, which I am dubbed the Leonard Nimoy color purple, because this is what he looks like in the movie. As you can see here, he has the opaque can, which people don't like. I personally don't care. It does look better with the clear one, but for the sake of what it's worth, that's the way it's going to be. So basically, here are the details. I mean, you know what he does. You know the articulation. Nothing has changed from the Kingdom and Legacy versions that you have seen. His height is still the same at 7.5 inches. He is one of the bigger leaders, you know, where he kind of does hit the size. But let's go ahead and do some quick comparisons with other figures. And like I said, we're going to get out of here with this one, because I got another review I want to do, and I want to watch the rest of Raw. I got some Peruvian chicken I want to eat tonight. No beer, man. I drank all the beer over the weekend. But first, of course, here he is next to Starscream. Megatron, is that you? Here's a hint. Oh, boy. And the hint does hurt. But actually, you know, it does look nice. It does look nice together. So there are the two of them right there standing next to each other. And that looks pretty good. All right, peeps. And I do have the sweep too, which I have never opened up. That looks nice. That does look, I don't know, his colors. And again, I mean, I know he's yellowy and he does need a 86 version, but I still like this deco that they did of the Kingdom Cyclonus. And that's it. Like it's one of my favorites. My Galvatrons, the soul patch treatment. You just have to be the judge. I don't see where it's like, this is must have, but I'll explain some things about what I'm seeing. Of course, if you are adopted the original Kingdom Galvatron, you had the incorrectly built arm issue, so that's why you see the whole side cover up with Larkin's Lairs, little pinhole covers that he did for everybody. But there isn't much difference to me. It's going to come down to the preference that you want. That's really what it is. So here you go. Here's your last group shot of the Galvatrons, the main ones. I know there's other ones, the gray one, there's G1, and there's, you know, the one where he looks like he's, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need any of those. And even the G1 version, I don't need that. Getting this one to me is enough. These two to me, for myself, are enough. But the difference is these are gray, these are black. The face is silver, the face is matte gray. There's a matte finish and that old Takara finish, and the legs have a very sparkly finish. This is a lighter gray, this is darker black. The feet have that gray, this is black, this is deep purple. This is the same almost shade of gray in the inner forearms. And like I said, we'll do the back shot. And I think we are done with this review. And like I said, there really isn't any changes other than that color. So, you know, it's all up to you. And of course, we'll show off the backdrop, and that's the last thing we'll do. And then we'll wrap this puppy up. We'll be back in 2 and 2. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic. And the backdrop, to me, does not fit Galvatron at all, because if you're looking at this scene, by the time he transforms and shoots the gun at Starscream, they've already, like Astro Train and whoever else was standing in the background, like I think Dirge and Thrust and them, they just ran off into the background. You really see them jump out the waves. So I'm not sure as to why they use that. That's just me. But overall, I just put Starscream there because it really works for him. This Galvatron right here is actually a very good one, paint job wise. But the question is, do you need this? And honestly, no. Like, the purple one works fine for me as well. I like this color personally because it's a personal favorite, but you know, if they didn't make this or I just didn't feel like buying it, I wouldn't care. But yeah, I got to see this. It's got that old Takara sheen to it. It's very almost premium, but it's not quite premium. It's not like the old school, but you get my point. But overall, I like the color. I think it's fantastic. I really think that, you know, we needed this because now you realize that, you know, the G1, you know, cartoon was purple and this was, you know, this color purple. So, you know, that's just something to think about. No degradation. I mean, it still feels solid. Galvatron is one of the most solid molds. What else can I say? It just looks fantastic. It's a very good deco. But again, it's not something that you need to run out and get. Now, I will say this to collectors because I know as collectors, we know what happens in, you know, later waves and things can kind of get short packed. That is a possibility with this one. A lot of people are looking at this one like, I think this is the one I want to get. And when I say it, it's only just because of the nostalgia of the movie, the color, you know, the difference in color from the movie to the cartoon is, you know, was like way different. So, and let's just move this out the way because I hate these backgrounds. I don't know why you need them. But you get my point, man. He looks fantastic. Like, I've never been impressed with a paint job in my life. And when I say that Hasbro knocked it out the park, they definitely knocked it out the park. So, you know, if you want this one because of the coloration, definitely go for it. But is it like, oh, it's better than the purple one? Not really. Even with the battle damage, I got the battle damage off using the 70% alcohol wipe. I couldn't get the low lightning bolts off on the forearms, but I was okay with that. I mean, I was just happy to have like a more robust solid Galvatron versus, I won't even say that the one from Titan's Return was bad. I do have the Legends version of it, but you know, I just wanted something a little more solid, and this one did a job. All right. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Do you want this? Do you need this? Do you have to have this? Do you feel like this is redundancy? I'm going to say for what it's worth, we know that we were going to get a Studio Series 86 Galvatron. And, you know, even if we didn't get anything else with it, we knew that we were going to get the deco. So that's it. And we're done. So yeah, this review is great. I mean, he's still a solid figure. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong with either one. But I know there are other decos out there that people like to go for. I just want the purple and the two purple ones. That's all I need. So leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I haven't forgotten what to do with my reviews now. But this is Super Robot Head, bringing more news reviews to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.